Hello and welcome to this lecture in which I will be teaching you how to create a conversion ad campaign that will blow up your sales figures. So basically, after launching this campaign, you will be able to generate a lot of sales of your product or service, whatever you're trying to sell. Now, the procedure to create an ad campaign on Facebook remains the same. And if you have been following along throughout this lecture, then you already must be knowing how to access the Power Editor and create a brand new campaign from scratch. If you don't already know, in order to access the Power Editor, what you need to do is basically go to your Ads Manager, and you do that by clicking on this arrow and then clicking on Manage Ads. Once you do that, you will be taken over to your Ads Manager. Basically, click on Power Editor and you will be taken over to the screen. Now, to create an ad campaign, what you need to do is basically click on this Create Campaign button appearing right over here. Click on it and this window will appear. Now, under Choose a Campaign, I will create a new one and basically name this Conversions, and then I will just say laptop cases because assuming that this is the product I'm trying to sell. And then under Objective, I will select as Website Conversions, and then there's an option for choose an ad set. I will just create a new one. I will create a new ad as well and then click on create. Once the campaign is created, I like to go straight to my ads and start editing them. So under my ads, the first thing that I would do is basically select a Facebook page through which I'm trying to advertise. Once you select your Facebook page, you have the option to create a brand new ad or basically use an existing post. Now, if you already have a post, a link-based post on your Facebook page, then basically what you can do is just select an existing post and advertise that. But in this case, I will be creating a brand new ad from scratch. And under create ad, there are two options present. And the first option is a single ad with an image or video. And after that, Facebook has this brilliant option for us which says ad with multiple images or videos in a carousel. And this is the recommended option because Facebook will allow you to show 5 images or videos for the same price. Facebook will not charge you extra for displaying the other 4 images or videos for you. So this is a great strategy, and you can just basically test out 5 different images in one ad and you will come to know which one performs the best. So I like to go with multiple image ads, but sometimes I also prefer going with a single image ad. Now it's all according to your preference. What you can do is basically split test both of them, and I will be showing you how to do that. So let's create a single image ad first. Now in order to create this, type in the destination URL. Now this should be basically the product page of whatever you're trying to sell. So after clicking on this URL, the user should be taken to a page where they just have to click on add to cart and purchase your product. And it can be literally anything, even a service. So just for this video, I will say google.com. Apologies for that. Okay, so you also have this option for Canvas, and basically under Canvas, whenever somebody sees your ad through their mobile phones, they will be able to open this ad on full screen. So yes, this is a feature recently introduced by Facebook. You can go ahead and try it if you like. So I went ahead and made some changes to the ad. Basically, I made it look much more attractive. And under text, I basically added some details like protect your laptop, get a secure case for only 19 bucks. And over here, I'm trying to tell that what the user can achieve by purchasing my product. And after that, I'm telling that here is a price and go ahead and buy it by clicking on this website. I have a headline, which is starting with an adjective and then obviously the name of my product. Under newsfeed description, I'm just basically saying give your laptop the protection it deserves. Now basically, guys, you need to be as creative as possible while creating converting ads. Make sure that the image you select is 1200 by 628. And don't forget to add a call to action. And in this case, I added shop now. Now, you can turn this into an multiple post ad, and you can do this by simply clicking on this option. Now, multiple images or videos ad can be used for a single product, or it can be used for multiple products. Now, it really depends. Now, in order to change each slide which is appearing over here, what you can do is just basically click on this 1, 2, 3 option appearing over here. And when you click on the 1 button, you will be able to edit the first slide, which is appearing right over here. When you click on the second one, you will be able to edit the second and third. It goes on and on. And if you want to add more, just click on this plus button appearing over here, and you can add more. And as you can see, a maximum of 5 cards will be shown at one time. The image in this case needs to be 1080 by 1080 pixels, and you can add that by clicking on the select image option. You also have the option to add video. And the other information just remains the same as the single image ad that I showed you earlier. Now, what I highly recommend doing is basically selecting this option over here and then duplicating it and creating one single image based ad and one multiple image based ad, so that you have a much better idea of which ad performs better. And whichever one does, stick to it and just pause the other one. And yes, so once you have created your ad, basically what you can do is go to ad sets, and yes, everything is basically the same, just like the other ads that I showed you earlier. The only difference is that over here there's an option for optimize for a conversion. Now, there are a lot of options for conversions through which you can measure and optimize your ad, and these options are add to cart, purchase, complete registration, and there are plenty more, and I've already covered that in my conversion pixel lecture. So you can optimize your ad for any of these goals. What I like to usually do is optimize my ads for purchases. So every single time somebody purchases a product from my website, which I'm trying to advertise, Facebook charges me money. And so I'm paying per conversion to Facebook. And yes, you can add and optimize a new conversion by basically clicking on this option over here. And as you can see, there's an option for view content, add payment info, purchase lead. Now, all this really depends upon the pixel you have installed. If you haven't installed the add payment info or lead pixel to your website, then it would not appear in green over here. It would in fact appear in red, something similar to this. So basically, I can just select on purchase, and this is what I usually do. And basically, when I run this ad, Facebook will, optimize this ad for purchase, and I will be charged every single time somebody clicks on this ad and goes to my website and purchases my product. So again, if you optimize this ad for add to cart, then you will be charged every single time somebody clicks on the ad, goes to the website, and clicks on adds to cart. So yes, these are the conversions that you can optimize your ad for. Go for the purchase one. It's highly recommended. The other features are the same. You can play around with the placement, do detailed audience research, and place it over here. And optimizing pricing, well, I always let that to be a default. And budget, start with $1, grow from there, maximum $5. I've said that already in my other video tutorials. And once you're satisfied, just go back over here under campaigns, click on duplicate, create a new one, and name this new duplicate campaign as general. So basically, I'll write general. If you have watched my other videos, the PPC ad one and video views ad, then you already know what I'm doing. So basically, this first campaign is targeted and this second one is general. Now I'm going to explain again. Basically, the targeted ad campaign will consist of audience for whom we did the audience research properly. We use Facebook's audience insights tool to gather relevant information and define who exactly our potential customers are. And under general, basically general consists of the audience that are general. Basically, what why we create this campaign is because our assumptions about our audience can be wrong. And in order to prevent failing completely, what I like to do is basically duplicate this ad and create this general ad. And in this general ad, I'm targeting the people in the same niche, but they are much more general. So for example, if I'm trying to target people for laptop cases, under the general audience I will specify interests like Apple, Mac, and all these really really general topics out there. Whereas for the targeted campaign, I will use much more detailed keywords like a PC World or something like that. That is really really defined, and something that my targeted audience can 100% relate to. All right, so once you're 100% satisfied, what you can do is basically click on this review changes button appearing on top, and Facebook will launch this conversions campaign for you. Now, again, test as much as you can, and you will see a good amount of conversions coming out soon. Now, when I'm trying to launch a new product, I try to, stick with video views and PPE ads, and I just like to, start conversion ads later when I'm trying to retarget and more. And if you don't already know retargeting and stuff like that, then do not worry. I have the next section dedicated to all this only. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you learned how to create a conversion ad. I will see you in the next lecture.